Okay, y'all, I'm gonna give it a try. Hey, y'all, APG Jamie here, and today I'm doing a stand-in as a substitute for Artsy Trio Mood Board number 28 as curated by Marie Linder. Okay, and unfortunately, Gina, who normally is a member of the Artsy Trio, she and her family have been ill. So, I'm going to say prayers, y'all. They're doing okay, nothing to freak out about, but, she couldn't quite get her video done this month and asked if I would step in, and I am. So, what it is, it's a mood board put together by Marie this month, and it is titled Winter in December. And I just realized I forgot to put the mood board in the video. I will add that in the photo montage, so be looking for that towards the end. Okay? Okay. So far I've taken a piece of cardstock and cut it down to the size I thought I wanted, which is the size I got. And it's going to be a fold over tag because, I have a thing for pockets. So it's a tag with a pocket. And there'll be a little bit more fancy stuff. It is a winter theme. Well, I said that, didn't I? Winter in December. And it's Artsy Trio. That's hashtag Artsy Trio. There's a link to the Facebook group below. There are lots of fun artists and members in the group. If you're interested, please be sure to answer any questions that may be posed to you. Okay? Okay. So, with several things to inspire us this month for December. Oh, and welcome to December, y'all. Oh! So we've got, I see a cardinal and a lamppost and a snowman and a lantern and some ice skates and clocks and coffee and sleds and a pickup truck and lots of snow. Now, we don't tend to get snow in my neck of the woods, but snow I went with. I've got a die. I'm sure I got it after Christmas last year. Well, I guess it would be earlier this year, 23. And I have die cut it out of a red and a brown cardstock. They were scraps, y'all. And I used an embossing folder to put a little wood grain on the sled. It doesn't necessarily look like wood grain now, but now it just looks beat up. Anyways, there is also a list of ingredients in the description below and a couple of links for the Artsy Trio for y'all to check out the hop, y'all. I would like to invite you to subscribe to those people you're not already subscribed to. Kind comment, like, and share their videos, y'all. So we inked up with a coffee color because that's the brown ink I have. And I like it. And to add just a little depth and richness to our sled. It's a sled, snow sled. I don't know, y'all. I've never been around enough snow to need a sled. Me and my girlfriend Frances, when I was little, we had big pieces of cardboard and we would slide down the hill. Okay, because no sled necessary. Anyway, I've also got in the same die cut in the same die set is an ice skate. It's one ice skate, but you can make 2 or 20 or however many you want to make. And I neglected to push record, so you didn't get to see me put the chrome on there or the black Sharpie pen on there. This is the one that goes in the back. Is it in the back? Well, whatever. I'm layering them up so they'll have a little more heft to them. And there I'm just going over the top of it with my chrome pen. I know I already said there's a list of ingredients below. So just doing that because sometimes I get caught up in details and sometimes I don't. And this time I kind of did. you know, because I'm kind of known for making things more complicated. So I have a piece of string. I think it's a baker's twine, actually, but it's just white. And I cut off a piece, and I'm layering, or I put the string before the back substrate and the next skate on top. And then there's another piece that actually die cuts that goes on the top for the white boot part, or whatever color boots you want. You might want to make a green pair or pink pair or purple or whatever makes you happy, you know. Just saying. Decided my string needed to be a little shorter, and this is the second skate. So I'm going to flip-flopping back and forth. Do I want to glue the string in there or not? So anyway, I'm going to put the string in there, and I'm going to flatten it out a little bit there on the end so it doesn't make too awkward of a bump. I don't know that anybody would notice it because I'm the only one who's probably ever going to see it anyway. And there I'm putting the boot on top. I did take a silver gel pen and lightly dotted in where the shoelaces would be, or skate laces, I guess. I know we've already discussed I don't know nothing about no snow, y'all. Anyway, gluing those layers up together, and I've got a little Ellie Mae there to help clamp it all together. And I decided I wanted to put a rope on the sled because I think they're supposed to have ropes, y'all. I mean, how is she going to drag it up the hill, you know? And I think they kind of hold on to them and like steer with them. This is just me from seeing TV shows. I truly don't know. Anyway, cutting off a piece of rope. I should have made it just a little longer because I decided I'm going to tie it on there, you know, just making a little knot, which you'll see me tie a knot. And then I will slip it on what I think, what I think is the possible steering mechanism. I know there's not a whole lot of actual steering can be done with these things. I don't think anyway. I think you just kind of pull and lean one way or the other. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because I don't know, and I think it's funny that I don't know. Because at my age, that's probably one of them things I might not never did. So just tied another little knot over there, slipping it over that said mechanism thingy. And I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm really happy with it. You use the mood board to inspire you to do art, whatever kind of art you want to do. If you want to do a painting or a journal page or a tag or a postcard or a greeting card or whatever, okay? So earlier I used Nouveau expanding mousse in a gray silver color, and I set that aside, you know, I put it on the tag through the stencil and set that aside for it to dry, because when it dries like that, it almost gets a metallic like thing, coloration to it. Bless my heart, y'all. And here I'm putting on the Sizzix expanding paste, and it will be white. All right. I thought I used a lot, but it wasn't necessarily too much because I'd never used this stuff through a stencil. I'm happy with how it came out, y'all. Wait till you see it start poofing up because it's white. When it poofs up white. There's some little paints off my stencil. She saw it wasn't that clean. And I'm just picking it away. Y'all can't tell, and you probably wouldn't have been able to tell, but I saw it and it bothered me, so I took care of it. So here's heat gun, y'all. And watch, it's going to start popping up. Ha, 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 ha. And I'm really, I know I've said that already, but I'm really happy with how this came out. And at one point, I thought I would put a little more of the white expanding paste on there. But I thought, no, I best leave it alone because I like it just fine the way it is. So I better leave it alone and not try to make it more butter or more. I'm kind of known for doing more sometimes. So we're going to do that. Everything is pretty much in hyperspeed. It's all definitely sped up. And it's probably a bit too long for a hop video, but that's just going to be what it is, y'all. So my tag has a pocket, and I'm going to make a little folio to go in said tag pocket. And, you know, it could have a pocket on it. If you know me, it probably will. So it's just a piece of green. It's True Ray construction paper from Hobby Lobby. It is archival and acid free and all that stuff. So it is a pretty good construction paper. All right. It's not like the stuff we buy for the children to play with in school. No, it's not that kind of stuff. Anyway, I have this previous strip that we did in Tim Holtz, I don't even know what they call those things. Anyway, style. We did that back in July. I think we did a Christmas in July. I don't know. I'd be lying but at this point, you know, because anyway, inking all around that stuff, cleaning up my desktop, and that strip thing right there is it's going to be a pocket. And I thought, but it's going in a pocket, so I need a pull or a tab to pull said folio out of my tag pocket. Okay. And I thought, well, let's use snowflakes. So I die cut a couple of snowflakes. It's an unbranded die. Okay. Just saying, because it is. And wiped glue off of two of the little ends, because I'm like, I want to sandwich that open edge of the folio. Okay. It just takes me a minute sometimes. When I get lost, y'all, it like snowballs. Oh, that was so punny. And that is Aileen's original tacky glue in my little handy dandy bottle with the super cool nozzle. And that is Champ. You may be hearing scratching on the back door because I'm in the house right now for the voiceover. So we got our tab, our pull tab on our folio so that it's sandwiched in there. And now this is going to be a pocket. I don't put anything in the pocket, okay? Because the whole folio could be a journaling spot, or it could be decorated and used for something else at some other time. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily have any plans, you know, just because I don't. Because, you know, for me, it's the making. I don't necessarily have to have a use for it, okay? Just saying. It's the fun part is making it. Well, and so sharing can be fun too, just saying. So now we're back to the tag, and we have this old brooch. It was picked up from a garage sale in a box full of other old things, jewelry bits and stuff. And I'm going to use it on the tag instead of a floofle. Okay, it is a snowflake brooch, or as we always called them in Texas when I was a kid, it's a pin. You know, you pin it on yourself or the cafeteria lady. I used to wear pins a lot. Actually, was that back in the 80s, I guess? Or I don't know. Anyways, I like them. I don't wear them anymore, but I like them. Anyway, we're going to put that in there, and my holes ended up not being actually straight across, but that's okay. It makes no never mind, and like I said, probably won't be anybody else actually see this up close and personal anyway. So I thought, well, I need to put some hole reinforcers on there just because, you know, it's the pin's kind of heavy in comparison to cardstock. And I thought, well, we'll just put these hole reinforcers on there, and you'll see me in a minute with my finger. Wait till you see what I do with my finger. I'll be like, oh, wait, you'll see. It's going to be funny. I think it's funny. It's funny. See, oh, wait a minute. We can go die cut some more snowflakes, and we can use those as a hole reinforcer. And because I've already got the circles already glued on, we're just going to glue the snowflakes on top. Now, I used a piece of scrapbook paper, scrapbook paper. It happened to have some red words on there, and I thought, well, let's just put that on the top because, you know, our red is our kind of our focal color here, well, besides the white. And so I mean, you know, I know they're not exactly. It's fine, y'all. It's fine. Don't be OCD on me now, right? So I had to wiggle and sniggle around the brooch to get it worked into the holes because I didn't quite get them in the best place. Okay? I think once you did this kind of thing once or twice, you would get the hang of how to put your brooches on there. So I decided I want a jump ring, and because I don't have a jump ring anywhere near large enough to put through that snowflake brooch, I'm going to make one. This is not necessarily jump ring type of wire. Well, it is, but it's just, probably a little lighter weight than it should be. And I'm just going to wrap it around the barrel of that there marker, whatever kind of marker it is, don't no matter. And yep, I end up with two of them. I think I only really made one, but we'll keep the other one because you never know when I might need another large jump ring. Okay. And gonna clip it apart, and I decided because my ice skates are on a string, I want to make sure it doesn't necessarily come loose from the jump ring. As you know, when it's got that split in there, the crack, a jump ring crack, even not a book crack gap, but jump ring gap. I thought, well, I'm going to put some UV resin on there, and that will close the little gap up. So that's what I'm getting ready to do here. I know it just went from one thing to another, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've got the jump ring on the snowflake, and now I'm adding the string for the ice skates on there. And I thought I would be able to set it up on that thing, and it's not working. So I get my bottle out, and we're going to put just a teensy tiny little drop. You probably may not even can tell on your screen that I put a drop on there. And then I'm going to set it with the UV lamp because, that's what that is. And I actually, once that one cured up under the UV, I added another little drop, okay, just to be sure, because, I have adhesion. Oh my God, I have sticking issues sometimes. I don't trust, I guess. I don't know, whatever it is. So we're going to put that stuff aside, and now I got to wiggle woggle my brooch through the holes, and this is where I cut some out because I just really had to work at it, y'all. And that's the only thing I'd have to tell you. If you were going to try this, you would just need to work at it, okay? Now, I think having done this one, which I probably will do this again, I will do it probably better next time. I would hope so anyway. So I know you can't tell the skates are there yet. And then I thought, well, I don't know how well glue will glue on top of the white expanding paste, okay? I've never glued anything to the top of it. I don't think. Maybe I have by now. I just don't remember. So I thought, well, I'm going to use the pop dots because it's all uneven, right? Now it's very textural to the eye and to the touch. The background of the tag is textured. The sled is textured. So anyway, I'm dropping the skates through the rope there because, it'd be like you're pulling them, you laid them on your sled because you're going out snowing for the day near the pond. And do y'all call them? Well, we always called them ponds, and I was raised by northern people, so they're ponds. Down here they call them tanks. East Texas, it's a tank. T-A-N-K, tank. That's a pond. Anyway, so I'm going to kind of glue those, and really I almost left that one on top loose so it could just slaggle, wiggle around, dangle around. And I thought, no, because I didn't really finish the back off. So, yeah. So we're just going to glue it on there. And I think it's so stinking cute. Okay. So, here's our flip-flop part. I mean, it's got some weight to it. I don't know how well this would do on just a regular copy weight journal page. Or you could put a ribbon on it and hang it from the tree. How cute is that? I know it is so stinking cute, y'all. Makes me happy. Ta-da! Photo montage. So that's our mood board. And like I said, it was arranged by Marie. And I like it, and it makes me happy, and I'm happy with my project, depends on how you want to pronounce it. And I'm trying to get the different angles so you can see. And you know, it's got a little weight to it because of the brooch. And I am happy with it. Yeah. Once I decided what I was going to do, the sled and the ice skates, I thought, oh, we're off and running. But it could have been way simple if I'd have just not got so carried away with myself like I sometimes do. Anyway, be sure to visit everybody else. Kind comments, likes, shares, and subscriptions. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all.